KPMG's got a phenomenal brand and very deep experience in everything related to risk. So we're really able to think about business risks and technology risks, bring that together. We really bring together all the disciplines of the firm. We think about financial risk, we think about operational risk, we think about technology risk, compliance, reputational, pull it all together to really help our clients think about, again, balancing this risk-reward equation.
A lot of the organizations that we work with have decided to move forward. They're struggling with the concept of how. How do we do it, not only to capture the benefits, but also how do we do it responsibly and make sure that we have the right regulatory and control processes in place with it. So the first step is always understanding what the risks are and evaluating the risk elements to it. And then once you understand what the risks are, you have to evaluate the magnitude or the significance, what's the exposure related to those risks. And then finally, how to deal with those risks. How do you respond to it? Do you choose to accept those risks? Do you put operating controls related to that? Do you take that risk and put it somewhere else? You have to understand the risks, then you assess the magnitude of those risks, and then helping them remediate or manage that risk such that they're not introducing new risks to their organization brought on by these new emerging technologies that would put their organization in harm's way.
When we talk to our clients about the concerns they have about adopting emerging technologies, often what we'll talk about is how they can embed good business processes and good controls into the actual design of whatever product or service they're bringing to market.
That is what the consumer is demanding. They don't want to wait in traffic, they don't want to wait in lines, they want on-demand services. And whether that means drones delivering stuff real time to your house or next day delivery, those are the type of user experiences that they're expecting. So, and as it relates to risk, the more that there's an adoption of that, the more change and velocity that it creates within the organization, and then the more that the organization has to have a governance model and a process. It's easy to be reactive when you're moving slowly, but the more velocity and change you put into your organization in order to adopt these technologies, the more risk you introduce, and the more likely you're going to miss something and cause an issue down the line. So it creates a need for governance and a formal process to evaluate the technology, how you develop the code. Is it secure? Is it controlled? Is it quality code? Is it going to break down? What are you doing with the data that you're collecting? How are you sharing that information? How are you classifying it? How are you protecting it? All that needs to be evaluated up front in your business case as opposed to after the fact when problems come up and you're remediating.